Steaming under the Southern Cross is back and bigger than ever. Australia's largest display of working heritage machinery, steam engines, vintage tractors and much more. Fun for the whole family. Don't miss it. August 23 to 31 at Kingsthorpe Park on the Warrego Highway.
G'day and welcome back to the shed. I'm Mark and we're looking at a shovel right now. A shovel that we're going to be taking with us up to the steam rally that we're going to. And we're going to be cooking bacon and eggs on this and whatever else we can. We'll also probably use it to shovel a bit of coal or something like that. So needs a bit of a clean up before we cook on it, of course, and let's do that right now. As you can see, we've got shed dog number 1 here. Shed dog number 2 is down there. This is a beautiful afternoon and beautiful winter's day here in Australia. My part of the world. It's absolutely fabulous. A little bit cold for us, but that's what you get when you live in a warmer climate most of the year round. There's the rear rolls for the roller. Haven't done much more with that. And just another beautiful sunset with shed dog number 2 down in the distance. Right. So we're going to put the shovel on the back of the ute here. It's going to be the easiest thing to do is it's going to be to start with it upside down like that. Yep, the lighting behind me is probably drowning it out. And I'll reposition the, I'll go grab the, here it is over here, the angle grinder. I might just, let's make sure we got enough battery first. It's, oh, we're getting down on that. We'll start with that, then we'll go through our batteries. Our battery's been sitting there for a while. There's another one that's got full battery. I'll steal it off the saw. I've got plenty of batteries. I'll see how it goes first, and then we might change things up. I might get a little 4-inch out or something like that. So let's reposition. That's better. We've got the camera in a better position now. I'll just give it a light run with the angle grinder, see how it's going to come up. It's coming up pretty good. I'm going to put a bit of light oil on there just to soak it up, reduce the dust down, and we'll come back and have another go. Right, I've just got a bit of oil. I know I said light oil, but this will do. Don't worry, this will all get burnt off when we cook on the shovel. We'll make it look finger licking good. It's a common practice to cook on the shovel when you're on an engine, regardless of what size engine. Railway locomotives more than likely more often do it than steam traction, but there's plenty of people who do it on steam traction. Here we go. Now we've got the oil on, we're going to just give it a light sanding. And I think it's time to change this battery. Well, the oil has made a huge difference, and I'll go grab a rag and give this a good wipe down, and more than likely you can see the rust coming off. The oil has kept the dust down. Now it's nowhere near perfect on the bottom, but it's probably going to get dirty anyway. Not probably, it will do. It will get dirty. I'll need to get a block of timber and support this. And I think I'm going to have to change over to the good old wire brush. So let's take that battery off, put it on charge, put the new one in. But more importantly, we've got the wire brush on now. Now this was a gift from a friend of mine. Adrian, I hope you're watching. I'll send you an email or a text message to say watch this video. But that's starting to come up a treat now. I think I need to give it a bit more. Pretty heavily rusted. Ideally it would have been good to sandblast it, but the more I do this, the better it's getting. Definitely need to give it a good clean down. Bit more use too would help. I don't know how long this thing's been sitting around. The handle looks a bit dry and that. We'll have to get a close-up shot there. Handle's looking a bit dry, of course. Might have to put some linseed oil on that or something like that. One of the jobs I have done is I've bolted down the linisher, so it's not going to go walkabout now when we use it, which is great. As you can see, I can linish or wire buff, and it doesn't go walkabout. Now the handle does wobble around a bit, I'll show you that just here, but it's secured in nicely, it's not going to go anywhere. So I've just given the handle a bit of a light sanding. Might do it by hand too. It's a little bit rough. Make sure we got no burrs on there. It's looking a bit better. I'll definitely give that a heat up and cook the bum out of it, that's for sure. Cook any impurities out of it, put some oil on this, some sort of oil, linseed oil, some oil, just something, a bit of paint even. Anyway, it's time to go cook some dinner. We'll come back to this later on. And we are back after a very lovely dinner. It's a bank holiday today for us, for me, or public holiday, whatever you want to call it. So I go back to work tomorrow and I'm just using a bit of engine oil to go on the handle. It's nothing special, it's going to soak in, it's going to get dirty anyway, so there's no point putting any sort of a stain or anything else on it. So that's what we've gone for. I'm just going to, and it's going to soak in nicely too, so I'm just going to, it'll probably soak in a lot better than what I'm seeing right now. It is pretty thick, obviously. It's a bit cool, as I mentioned before. But this will come up a treat, and if it gets a bit of well, not if, it will get dirt and coal dust and whatever else, dust and dirt and ash and all that sort of stuff all over it, so it's not really going to matter. once we put a bit more of this on, and of course I'll let it soak in overnight, see what it looks like. The handle's pretty dry, as you can see already. It's soaking in pretty good actually. We'll add a few more layers in. If need be, I could thin it out a little bit, but I think it'll be right. It'll look the part, look genuine-ish. Well, is it genuine? I have no idea how old this shovel is. There's no date stamp or anything on. Oh, there is a maker's, but it's worn off. So with the lead up to the National Rally, there's quite a bit going on. Got a few other things to sort out too. Found a problem with the wife's car, so we'll get that sorted before we go away. And right, that'll do it. Just let that sit there and it'll soak in overnight. So I've oiled up the handle. It's soaking in nicely. I'll definitely give it another coat of oil tomorrow night. I've got the vise turned around, got it grabbed in the vise. I'm just going to heat this up and give it a cook up. See what happens. See what crap comes out of it. I'll obviously have to do this a few more times. Gas on. Woohoo, look at that. Turn that down a bit. That's just pure gas. I just run LP gas here at home. Does the job. Hopefully I'm not... nice small flame to start with. Let's get it going here. There we go. So I'm just going to heat this up. You can see some smoke starting to come off it, some rust starting to burn off it. And of course we'll clean it a couple of more times and give it a soak in some cooking oil or something like that, just to help get all the nasties out of it. We won't be cooking on it tonight obviously, but see how we go Thursday night. If we're live Thursday night, I'll give this a couple of more cleans and might cook off it Thursday night. Holds the heat well actually. It's a bit thicker than a normal shovel. It's quite heavy. You'd certainly know if you were shoveling that for a couple of hours on a steam loco or even a traction engine. You'd feel the weight of it. You wouldn't have to go to the gym or anything like that. Looks a little bit thin in places. Like I said, it's got right there. It's got a bit of a whoopsie in it, but that's not going to affect anything. And now I've got the heat on it. Right here, right there, I can see where it looks a little bit thin, like it's been worn over time, almost a crack. I mean, if need be, we could get the welder onto that, but I don't think we'll have to. And that'll do it for this time round. You can just see the smoke coming off that. Obviously, when you're using it to fire with coal in your steam traction engine or steam roller, it wouldn't get this hot because it's only in the fire for a split second at the most, sort of thing. Then you're coming out again. We'll let that cool down. Tomorrow, it'll probably rust up. Now I've done this, it will rust up a bit. I'll give it another wire brush tomorrow and get it going, give it a few more, get some cooking oil on it, and we'll be right to go. So thanks everyone for joining us. Don't forget, we go live Thursday nights here from the shed. Next couple of Thursday nights might be in question. We've got the big rally coming up, something to look forward to. A lot of big engines. You may have seen the advertisement on some of my live streams or also in some of the videos I made. I'll stick that ad either at the start or the ad or the middle, depending on where it ends up. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Steaming under the Southern Cross is back and bigger than ever. Australia's largest display of working heritage machinery. Steam engines, vintage tractors and much more. Fun for the whole family. Don't miss it. August 23 to 31 at Kingsthorpe Park on the Warrego Highway.